Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV and the 20th edition of the Extra Time Show. What a week it has been. What a miserable week up until last night. We start this week's show with a tweet from Jamie Carragher, who after 3 home losses at Anfield, he tweeted saying, not seeing any of the LFC game as it wasn't on Sky Sports and they don't allow me to watch other channels. Also, it was my birthday, leave me alone. It has been hard. It's been a tough old slog. We've covered it all in the post-match stuff. But it's back, not so much to winning ways, but we've kind of stopped the rot at Chelsea last night. One guy who was there in attendance was Liverpool legend Dirk. Hey, you guys, Kuyt. He was in the Albert, it's a local pub at the ground, having a bevy with a few of the fans, and fucking hell, what a guy Dirk Kuyt is. I met him one time on a night out. He was in McDonald's and he was ripped to shreds in this black top. He signed me mate's Big Mac thing, so everyone loves Dirk Kuyt. People like Dirk Kuyt and Danny Agger, who adopt the club and adopt the city, and are themselves adopted Scousers. I love seeing them like that, getting involved with the fans. So it was nice to see him back, and obviously Liverpool, we played quite well. We got a 1-1 draw against league leaders Chelsea, and we stopped the rot, kind of. Moving on then, let's look to the future. Let's try and be a bit more positive. It is Steven Gerrard's first day. He posted on Instagram saying, first day at the academy, LFC. I kind of wanted... What's his bear called? I kind of wanted his bear to take a picture of him all in front of the fireplace like you do when your kids are going to school. But let's see what he can do. Let's give him a chance. Let's reserve judgment on that. And I know a lot of people were commenting on last week's show saying since Gerrard's arrived, he's jinxed us and we want him gone. But just best of luck to him in his new role. And more positivity is Mane is back. I won't try and pronounce his first name because I get it horribly wrong every week. Super Duper Brain said, Sturridge is fucking useless. He's selfish. All his goals were scored because Suarez set him up. Let's get rid of him. He said, I swear to God, I hope Cameroon please knock Senegal out or I'm going to kill myself. Mane is back. If you've seen the video going round of Mane, he missed the penalty for Senegal against Cameroon, and Cameroon went through, and he was absolutely devastated. He was gutted. He was getting dragged off the pitch. Looked like he's bloody killed his own family, but I'm glad that he's back, but let's just hope he's mentally there. And he done well when he come on against Chelsea as well. So it's nice to see him back, and Coutinho's back, and we're getting back up to full fitness. In other news, we have got God himself, Robbie Fowler. Is he somewhere around here? No? We should... Oh, there he is as well. And over there, thanks for the pointing out. Yeah, Robbie Fowler. John Aldridge tweeted saying, come on, Robbie, all the very best. Robbie Fowler is going to be taking part in this year's The Jump, which I don't know if you're from England, you'll know what it is. If you're not from England, basically celebrities go to France and get fired off a big ice ramp and then break the limbs. So the last time Robbie Fowler had a face full of white, he was doing this. At the ground only, and allegedly all of the times, which he probably didn't do because he's a lovely bloke. In other news, future Liverpool stars, let's hope. In Joe Gomez, it says, it's an honour for me to sign a new contract for such a great club. Yeah, Joe Gomez has signed a 5-year deal, so obviously Klopp likes the young lad, even though he's got like a little bristly beard like me. So, he signed him on a 5-year deal, and we hope that he is going to be cast in the mould of Matip in the sense that he'd be a ball-playing centre-half. So, good luck to him. Another man, who probably our best player, Philippe Coutinho, put pen to paper on a new contract. Interestingly enough, there was no... minimum buyout clause, which a lot of people were worried about and saying, is he £50 million or 60 million? Listen, people want to come in with 100 million, maybe they still can't get him. So, Philippe Coutinho has signed a new deal. So, on to the under-23s. It was a bit of a drab game, 0-0 with Sunderland. We've got the league table up for you here. We are 24 points. We are a couple off the league as Everton. But what can you do? Now, a pretty boring game all in all. 7 shots on target, a few shots wide, and not really much to write home about there. One thing, Jay Smith commented last week saying Kuyt out injured again. So, Kuyt is out for the rest of the season, which is not good news. Although saying that, when we've got Chan, Wijnaldum, Hendo, I don't see him getting a place in the starting lineup. One man who was tipped for a move on deadline day yesterday was Ovi Ajaria. He was tipped with a move to Leeds, but because of an ankle injury, that move was then scuppered. So I would like to see him at Leeds, but been injured, so that's unfortunate there. On to the under-18s, we beat Derby 2-0. It's nice to see the lads put on a good run of wins together. So Curtis Jones got to go on half an hour, which is a good goal, and the Canadian, Liam Miller, 56 minutes he scored then, so 2-0 win. So the youth system, what Steven Gerrard and Neil Critchley will be working with, we're doing well, and we're pretty much up there. It has been a lot of news on the loans for us this season. Mamadou Sakho, he was flirting with a lot of clubs. He was on Instagram and he was on Twitter, as we've shown in previous episodes of this thing, and he's actually sealed a move to Crystal Palace, and there's a picture of him here looking like he's going to knock that brick wall out. Best of luck to him. What do you think of Sakho's future? I personally would have wanted the Chinese to come in with a 50 mil bid for him, but you can't have everything you want. Yeah, he's found a club that will play him. Hopefully they will buy him at the end of the season. We can get rid of some of this dead wood that's not going to get to the starting lineup. Similarly, we have got Jack Dunn, a young Scouts lad who plays for the academy. He has got himself a move to Tranmere Rovers, so he will still be playing at Prenton Park. He's still local. Hopefully he can go and do something there and make a career for himself. And another midfielder, Liverpool's Cameron Brannigan, captain of the under-23s, I think he has joined Fleetwood Town on loan, so going to get game time, and they'll be playing with like barely men now. They'll be playing with guys who are strong and push them off the ball, so that will get them ready for like the intensity of the Premier League or the Champions League or whatever it is they're going. Ryan Kent, at the minute, he's absolutely flying. Another win for Barnsley, and he got a brilliant assist. He cuts the defence open with like a little right-footed ball, and your left winger gets in. So he's flying at the minute. Would like to see him back and to see what he could do for the under-23s. Markovic, he got his move to Hull last week, as we said, and he had his debut in a 2-1 win over United. Way! And so Markovic is milling about and he's playing football. And John Flanagan, he also got 90 minutes, but he posted on Twitter saying, "Game set and match Roger Federer." He posts about UFC and tennis more than he does about football. But I actually kind of like that. It shows he's got other interests. Transfer target of the week. Not that Klopp even watches this, because what have we done? 31 days, didn't make a move for anyone. I seen, obviously, Sturridge just come in for a lot of stick because he hasn't really performed when the chances have come his way, and nor has Divock Origi. So I was looking at a guy who would be in his prime, like a 24 to 28-year-old, and the name Choupo-Moting of Schalke 04, I've probably got his name like exceptionally badly wrong there. He was banded around by a few guys, and he said, I've had a look at a stat and I've watched a few videos of him. We know I've played with him on FIFA as well, so that's like, I don't like these kind of pacey players who you can do stuff on FIFA with. He scored, 3 goals in 13 games this season, only got 6 in 28 last season, and 9 in 31 games the season before that. So he's not an out-and-out striker. I do think he's like a right-winger kind of guy. Would have been an ideal replacement for Mane for a month, but maybe he's hitting his prime, and it could be worth a shout, but he's just the poor man's Aubameyang, if you ask me. So if you were thinking about getting him at Liverpool, I don't know what I'm saying. I'll just shut up there. We're not getting anyone, so why the fuck am I going on about it? I will move on to the comments of the week. We had Irishman saying, Markovic clearly doesn't have a future at Anfield, so hopefully he can impress at Hull, and Liverpool could recoup half of what they get for him. Hussein786 said re-upload. It was a re-upload because last week the pictures are normally put up like this. I got them all out of whack because I do the edit myself and I fucked it up. I can only apologise. Maka21 said, we need 2 wingers who can actually fucking cross the ball. Then maybe a target man. Fuck this possession game with no crosses. That's how Rodgers got axed. Going in here. 5-2-3 counter for me is personally we are forced countering. Same shit, different manager, sign some players for fuck's sake. So it's interesting, do we feel that a change in tactic could benefit Liverpool? Have we been found out kind of with this 4-3-3? I know we've been missing players, but that was an interesting one. Another one we've got, E1 or L, said, Lewis, I sat behind you in the main stand last night. This was at the Southampton game when we got beat 2-1. Your drunken passion was inspiring and hilarious. This mate, I make no apologies for how passionate I am about supporting my team. I was trying to galvanise the people behind me, and got a bit of stick for it actually, which you shouldn't have. Just support your club, be as loud as you can, sing as loud as you want. But yeah, that was interesting for me and my mates. Questions to ask yourself this week then, it's just a short show. All the transfer stuff is going to be covered in Paul and Steve's bit on the website called the Transfer Window Roundup. It's a mouthful. But yeah, Coutinho's back, Mane's back. Are you feeling optimistic? We've got loans for Brannigan, Dunn, Sacco and Markovic. What do you see them doing, and do you want to sell them on in the future? And the season's expectations after the draw with Chelsea, and also the transfer activity. What you make of all that? Yeah, just a short show. Keep checking out all the post-match content and things like that. So like, subscribe, share it with your friends, get involved with the comments, and take it easy.